Welcome, Sagittarius. It's Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do your February energies, what messages you need to hear from higher spirits, divine guided messages from the universe. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Check your natal placements for better placements. If it does, claim it. I want to welcome back all my subscribers, cross watchers, people are just traveling through. If you're interested and you like it, please hit the subscribe button. It's free. You can hit the bell and it will give you notifications of when new videos come out. And without further ado, this is just for entertainment purposes. It's not for any medical advice, any kind of personal advice, legal advice. I just want to say that there is a disclaimer down in the description box as well. Okay. So Sagittarius, I hope this finds you abundant, happy, in a prosperous place. But if not, let's get some messages for you. Today is January 27th, so it can play out anytime when you see this, from January 27th to the end of February. Which if it doesn't resonate at this moment, it may resonate. But again, don't try to make it fit. Take what resonates. Okay, here we go. Divine Spirit and Guides, Universe, please bless Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus with a true, clear message, whatever they need to know for their higher good, whether it's love, career, spiritual evolution, whatever you want to show through the cards, whatever messages are divine for them. Thank you. And Universe, please bless all universal beings with abundance, prosperity, stability, and most of all, peace and love. Thank you. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get it started. Without further ado, I am using the secrets to find out. Now, this is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. There's going to be a spread with the Celtic cross meant for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this may resonate with some, not all, okay? It's just some scenarios that some secrets that you may know already, but be in denial about or not wanting to put it out there. Or it may be some secrets that is being kept from you. But let's see what the Divine Spirit and Guide says for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, here we go. This is for January 27th, all the way through the end of February. Yep, Divine Spirit and Messages wants empty. Right now, some Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus are empty. They're void. They're unfulfilled. They have a hole that needs to be filled. This could be for cross watchers as well. Somebody's feeling empty and they're feeling like there is no purpose, no substance in a relationship, career. They're like in a dead-end situation. They may be in a dead-end relationship, dead-end career, or their spiritual evolution and their ascension and their vibrancy, frequency that they're trying to ascend to is just not getting them anywhere. There's a change needed. So empty, void, unfulfilled, and there's a big hole or a hole. Okay. So some of you guys are dealing with it, or a cross watcher is dealing with it. But somebody's feeling unfulfilled in the situation, whether it's love, career, or spiritual evolution. What other messages can we give Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a twin flame, the other half of your soul. So some of you guys, if you have not met your twin flame, that person is coming in January 27th, all the way through the end of February. You may have already met them, or you may be in a new relationship, something that just started that you are feeling a deep connection to. Just letting you know that Sagittarius, you will be having a twin flame, connection of the other half of your soul. So that's got to be a relationship, though. A soul doesn't have anything to do with a career. Okay. Let me get one more message for Sagittarius. Oh, there it is. 2 messages. Okay. So I am in love with someone else. Okay. So Sagittarius, you are in love with someone else, or the cross watcher, your person that you're dealing with, is in love with someone else. Could be either or. We will get the spread going to find out more, whether it's you or them. And some Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus are looking for more of a divine feminine in someone, or they need to reach down inside themselves to reach out to. We all have a divine feminine and masculine within us. So you're either needing to get in touch with your divine femininity, and in order to grow lasting relationships and attachments and things like that on the feminine, nurturing growth side, or you could be looking for someone that has a little bit more divine femininity, not gender specific. You're just looking for that in another partner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that over here. So some people are empty, looking for a divine feminine connection, twin flame situation going on, and as well as you're in love, or the other person's in love with someone else. Too many people in the mix. Can't commit to somebody if you're already committed elsewhere, right? Your heart's already full with somebody else. All right, so let's get this Celtic cross for some deeper messages for what Sagittarius has in store for them. All right, I've already shuffled it, so I'm going to go ahead and ask the question while I'm doing it. What is the main message that Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, there it goes. All right, so the main message is getting that deeper feminine, because this is, I mean, the Queen of Cups is not gender specific, so it could be a male or female. But the Queen of Cups speaks to having emotional balance, having a nurturing, being open into receiving and giving love. Either you need to get there, or you're looking for someone of that type, or you're dealing with that type of person, okay? What is the obstacle to either receiving or becoming the Queen of Cups? Maybe you are working on your emotional balance by needing to dive deep into your femininity. Two of Cups. The obstacle is that you are not going to be able to deal with this twin flame connection. The twin flame connection, this is the obstacle now, okay? If you don't get balanced emotionally and be open to receiving and giving love, if you don't reach down into your divine feminine to be able to nurture a relationship, if this is career, same thing. If you can't nurture the career, if you can't invest in the career with being open to it and being giving and receiving, then the obstacle is you're not going to have that connection, right? The Two of Cups is a perfect match. It's a twin flame connection. It mirrors what the message is, that in order for you to find divine completeness, to feel that whole, to feel like you are at home, to feel like you are a perfect fit, whether it's relationship, karmic, career opportunity, or spiritual evolution, the key to that and the issue to that is becoming balanced, okay? What is your recent past, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, your recent past speaks a lot. All right, the first card that I got for you, Sagittarius, for your recent past is Five of Wands. You're in conflict about something. You have an inner struggle, inner conflict about something, something that you may or may not have voiced to someone. The conflict is real. It may be competition. It may be strife. It may be bickering back and forth, not seeing eye to eye on a situation. I also have the Four of Swords. You've reflected and taken time out on what your future steps need to be, what you need to do going forward to make this right, to become emotionally balanced, okay? But you're in conflict about something and you're not seeing eye to eye and you have a difference of opinion. I don't know if you've spoken it. The Five of Wands is more about action, but there's some bickering, conflict, competition, or not seeing eye to eye, or inner struggle about something that you have been planning, something that you are planning. Maybe you're planning on breaking free from a situation, extricating yourself. Your future steps don't match what the other person that you're in conflict is matching, okay? And I also have you're ready to take a new leap of faith. You're ready to do a new beginning, a new start over. Whatever it is that's leaving you empty is not something that you want to invest in anymore. I'm in love with someone else could be coming into play. So maybe you are reflecting on how you can break the situation, and that's why you're having inner conflict with the Five of Wands. Four of Swords is you've been contemplating this for a while and you just don't know how to break it, because the Five of Swords would be speaking your truth. And the Fool card is Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. If you're not dealing with an Aries, then what it is that you're looking for a new start, a new do-over, a new beginning. Trusting the universe has your back, okay? What is your near future? What is the near future for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is your near future bringing to you? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your near future. That one wants to pop out. Eight of Wands. You will be traveling, communicating. You will be receiving an email communication, text, or you will be sending out an email communication or text. It could be someone traveling to see you, communicating with you with email. But somehow this communication, I feel, with the Eight of Wands is going to lead to some enlightenment for someone, okay? It may be that you are implementing the steps of the Four of Swords. You've contemplated it long enough about the conflict that you're having, about this new start and do-over, and now you're implementing it by either going to someone, communicating with someone, or somebody communicating with you that it's time to move on, or it's time for a change, it's time for a new beginning. And you could be reflecting your future steps on how you can communicate with this person and get things off your chest on maybe starting over with this person. But there's a lot of conflict that you don't see eye to eye. You've been keeping it to yourself, I feel like, in retrospection, with the Four of Swords, just contemplating what could you do, how can you say it, how can you deal with this conflict or this difference of opinions, different ideas, whatever this inner conflict is for you, about a do-over, okay? What is your distant karmic past, a lesson that you learned that you will be using going forward in your present decisions? Eight of Swords. All right. So in the past, you have learned that the Eight of Swords, which is all being up in your head, is not something that you want to do anymore, okay? This is a karmic lesson that you learned in the past. You've been through the Eight of Swords. You've been worried and all up in your head and anxiety, and you don't want to be in anxiety, right? So you learned the lesson in your distant past not to worry about things you can't control, not to be all up in your head about things you can't control. So what you're doing is you contemplated, you planned your future steps, and now you're going to be enacting it by either communicating, email, text, or traveling to see that person and getting everything cleared up, right? So that you can either start over with this person, start over with this career, start over with this spiritual journey, whatever this is to you. But the Eight of Wands is about adventure, travel, communication in whatever form. We will get clarity, all right? So let's go ahead and get what is happening in 6 weeks to 6 months, okay? 6 weeks to 6 months for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 6 weeks to 6 months. All right, that one flew out. Okay, so in 6 weeks to 6 months, you're going to be committed to something. You're going to be committed to a traditional relationship, committed to a institution, not like a mental institution, but you're going to be committed to a career or a employer. You're going to be committed to a person and ready to take that step for commitment. You're looking for a traditional way of life. You're looking at things, in a traditional way. You're ready to start that commitment, or this could be a religious, if you're on a spiritual evolution. This is about you trusting in the hierarchy of a spiritual evolution and being committed to it, all right? You could be dealing with a Taurus, all right? And that is a Taurus. Hierophant is specific to a Taurus, but if you're not dealing with a Taurus, then you're dealing with a commitment of some kind, whether it's a person, relationship, career endeavor that you're committed to, employer, or a spiritual path, okay? What is your present energy, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, at the time I'm doing this reading, January 27th, going into February? What is your present energies? Your present energies is that you are being a Sagittarius, okay? This is being true to yourself. So I feel like in this reading, I don't feel like this is taking the time to be patient, kind, nurture yourself, and balance yourself. I really feel like this is you getting in touch with you, Sagittarius. This is you getting in touch with your divine feminine. And this is you doing self-care and focusing on what you want, is what I'm hearing, okay? This is the Temperance and you focusing on you, what you want your future to look like, okay? The outside energies that's letting you focus on yourself and what your needs are is the King of Pentacles, because you're looking for that stability, you're looking for a firm foundation, you're looking to build roots, stability in a career that's going to lead to a long-term 401k. If it's a relationship, you're looking for a deep commitment that will take you to the 50 years, the family life, everything that you've been wanting, the Midas touch, prosperity, abundance. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for stability. You're looking for prosperity and firm foundation, okay? What is your hopes and fears? What is your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is your hopes and fears in the situation that you're dealing with, career, spiritual evolution, or relationship? You are you're hoping for enlightenment. You're hoping for intuition. You're looking for the divine universe to give you the clarity that you need in this endeavor, okay? So that maybe you can communicate correctly, so that you can take the correct steps. You're looking for the divine beginning of intuition and enlightenment and knowledge and clarity. You just want clarity. And you want to be able to deal with this in the right way, I feel, all right? You want to come at it emotionally balanced. You want to get in deep touch with your divine femininity, because that's what's going to give you the traditional relationship, career, or spiritual evolution. You're wanting to focus on self-care, whatever it takes for you to be all right and stable, is what I'm feeling. What is the outcome for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the outcome? What is your outcome? Oops, there you go. I have a King of Wands. Okay. So you have the King of Wands, which means that you are going to take the action needed. You are going to take on that adventure. You are going to bring about change. You're going to treat it in a positive manner. You're not going to wait for this to come to you. You're actually going to take charge in the situation and seek that adventure, seek that newness, seek that passion, all right? Something that you have a passion for. The Hermit means that you are going to be either dealing with a Virgo, or you will be seeking a deeper wisdom, enlightenment when it comes to the situation. Whatever it is that you're seeking the wisdom on, or if you're getting the assist from a Virgo, that's going to lead to you being able to feel positive and emotionally balanced when you're going at the King of Wands and taking action. It's going to lead to a strong foundation in a relationship, the 50 years in the relationship, 50 years in a career or 401k, whichever one comes first. Don't know how old you are. But also it's going to lead to a strong foundation, a firm foundation. The Ten of Pentacles is the pinnacle. You want the pinnacle in a relationship, spiritual evolution, or a career. Okay? And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for taking the action and the outcome, putting the action, like in other words, letting your not speaking to it, but actually doing it, right? Because when someone says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you're like, okay, well, you've said that before, and now you're actually putting it to work. You're actually doing the work. You may be getting the assist from a Virgo. If not, you will be seeking a deeper wisdom and enlightenment and acknowledgement to being able to pinnacle out, to reaching that pinnacle, all right? You're basically, what I feel intuitively is that you're willing to do the work. You're willing to put in the investment. You're ready for a traditional way of life now, whether it's a relationship. You're ready to start that new beginning of doing things differently. Something that you haven't been seeing eye to eye on before. Like maybe you weren't committed to that relationship. Maybe you weren't because there was someone else. Maybe you weren't committed to that career. Maybe you weren't committed to that spiritual evolution. But finally have come to terms with the Temperance card and the Hierophant card, unless you're dealing with a Taurus and a Sagittarius, into building your stability. You finally realize that that is what you want. You want stability. You want prosperity. You want to fill that empty hole. If you were in love with someone else, maybe you pursue that. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? I pulled this off the top of the deck. It's doing the hard work and dedication to achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. Whether it's love, career, you're going all out in the end to pinnacle out on whatever the situation is for you. But the Eight of Wands and Eight of Pentacles is 2-8, and it's about manifesting that wish, making it happen through work. Not the Nine of Cups where you're wish manifesting it with the universe, but the Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles is actually doing the work, putting in the work, doing whatever travel action needed, communicating, whatever the situation is that's going to allow you to achieve that. Okay? All right. Well, let's see here. There was one thing that I wanted to clarify. I think I clarified it with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, well, let's get some advice then. All right, so we're going to get some advice, all right? This is some advice for Sagittarius. Whatever this situation is that you feel empty about, your twin flame has come and you recognize that twin flame and you want to put in the effort and the traditional, and you had to think on it and think on it. Maybe you've been wishy-washy because you were in love with someone else and you realize that this person that you are with now that just came in is your twin flame. Or you're tired of feeling empty and you're willing to balance yourself out and do whatever it is so that you can be open to receiving and giving love from an emotionally balanced place with the Divine Feminine. All right. But let's go ahead and get some advice for you. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your advice? What's your advice in this situation here? What advice can we give Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in this situation? All right. Romance. This change, this action that you're going to take could be a relationship, because it involves romance, all right? It's a romance. And then that's for some, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, not everybody, okay? It could be risky, right? You have to be vulnerable. If it's a relationship, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open. You have to speak about what it is that you're empty about and what it is that you need to fulfill that emptiness. If this is a career, then it could be risky taking on that leap of faith for a new adventure, right? What other messages of advice do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. You will be successful, though. You will be successful in this turnabout. Whether it's a relationship, career, or spiritual evolution, you're on the right path. All right? So it says that you're on the right path. Let me get you a love oracle. It is Valentine's on February 14th. So everybody deserves, whether this was a love, career, or spiritual evolution, we're fixing to get you a love oracle for what you need to know in love. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, I'm closing my eyes so that I can get you a love oracle for February 14th for your Valentine's message of love, what you need to know, okay? This card right here. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So this could be you taking a turnaround and a change of heart about investing because you realize that you may have been in love with someone else. They may have been in love with someone else, but they are a twin flame connection. There is a connection. Even though you've been empty for a while or you feel empty, you're committed to changing that because passion, a magnetic, seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So whoever this person is at the present, you realize that person's a twin flame. If this is a relationship spread for you, if it's not, then you know who this person is because they're presently around you. All right? And it's about passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So if this isn't a relationship spread and it's a career or spiritual evolution, you still got passion. It's presently with you. All right? Okay. Much love to you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Like, share, subscribe. Until we read again, take care. Be safe.